Okay. Live streaming. Let's see what that says. Starting stream. Stream health, red. What? Shouldn't it get better?
Whoop, these are the
I'm
turlets.
live.
I'm getting lost in my base. There we go.
Events. Everything looks good. Everything appears to be working good. I thought we already had a Z. I guess not. Okay. So, I'm going live, or switching to live scene. And yay.
I'm gonna go ahead and ditch these ships because I don't believe either one of these would be hauling stuff in and out of the refinery.
Okay, I didn't know it. Well, you were going to work on your shipyard.
I was, but I think we'll work on the refining facility.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're continuing our series on building up factions and things like that. I've got two different projects working on right now. One, I need to finish off plumbing and making the fortress actually look good. And I'm going to put some islands out away. Kind of the way, if you look at how Daniel has his set up. Kind of like that. Fuzz, do you... you're working on your refinery stuff?
Correct, sir. I am indeed, sir.
Alright. Do you have any plan on where you're going to go if you finish that?
If I finish this, I may begin working on some ground vehicles, so I can do the same thing you are.
Okay.
Because I think my airfield was going to be where most of the ground vehicles end up also.
Alright. Daniel, I don't think you're in game yet, but do you have an idea of where you're going to be going?
I'm already inside my fortress.
Well, I'm running around without my HUD on because it's more visually better, awesome looking. But do you have a plan for what you're doing next? What building you're doing next?
I
can't
don't currently, but I am planning to eventually decide.
Okay. Once we have an idea and you have a ballpark on where you're going with it, can you please let us know?
I guess so.
All right.
You guess. You better.
Yeah, I'll just delete all this stuff and not save it.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I have a...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. If it's information, go ahead. This is something else.
No, I was just saying, I've got my airfield. I've got aircraft for the airfield. I'd like to build a proper attack helicopter to work alongside my... I have a ground attack aircraft. I have more of a air superiority aircraft. So I guess I'd like a helicopter, and I'd like a... and I'm going to be working with people's suggestions from our Discord on a Jeep-like analog, a APC analog, and a main battle tank analog. Okay, so, Fuzz,
I was about to share a fun story I was part of during one of my deliveries today.
Fun story.
Oh, very, very. I got to turn that off because I had to do different things. I deliver fairly regular, mostly to locals, and I had to do a in-house inspection / repair job on somebody else's sofa that they bought from someone else, but it's a company that we sell, so we're like, okay, sure, whatever. And we get there, and this lady is in there. I'm chit-chatting, and she's talking about the company she had bought it from instead of us.
Yeah.
And anyway, we're chit-chatting along. I'm carrying on, friendly conversation because whatever. And she's not from around here per se. She's from out of town.
Yeah.
And she asks me, and I quote, where are you from? Like, and it's just like, and the moment she asked that, I'm kind of emotional, like, from here. And she's like, "Oh, you live here?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, my whole life." "You don't sound country." In the back of my head, I'm like, "Lady, I don't live in the country. Jesus." And I'm like, wow, come on. I mean, I know I don't have the thickest southern twang, the southern drawl.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there. I know it's not thick, but Jesus, come on. I just thought that was hilarious. I'm like, I know what it is people hears that crappy, shitty, fake ass southern accent they hear on TV all the time, and they expect everybody to sound that way.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know. It's just hilarious the way she said that. Like, you're from around here? Yeah. I'm on the internet a lot. Is actually the very next thing that left my mouth. Because I don't know, I just thought that was hilarious. Solids. Oh, did I put down the solids? I put down the solids. I don't want the solids yet.
Go that way.
I need one for precious metals, solids, volatile fuels,
Okay.
arc furnace. There we go.
So I need to figure out what sort of vehicle I want to start with. I think what I'm going to start with is the Jeep analog.
Go for it, man. All right.
I'm just talking aloud, dude.
I know it.
All right.
Ooh. I think I might like that. All right, so we got arc furnace. We need precious metals next.
All right, so let me...
And I think just one precious metals should be fine. Is that facing the right way? You know what? Let's turn these around since they're somewhat symmetrical. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if I... that...
Okay.
That...
And just for the sake of this, boop. Boop. Like a dot.
Suspension.
Let's do two precious metals. Okay.
That looks pretty good. I'll go with that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
Except for the fact that this has got, like, jack for ground clearance.
Something loaded in.
Oh? Where?
I have no idea. Just a harsh bit of lag there for a second.
Ah.
Alright, so two precious metals. Let's do
God, that was painful.
Let's do a couple of solids over here.
So...
let's do 3 solids, since there's always a lot of stone and earthly stuff. Yeah? Earthly?
Earthy?
Received a link from a friend recently. I have not actually got around to looking at it, but apparently we've received the first sounds from Mars. Well, I say first sounds. The first sounds from the new rover.
Oh, that's... yeah. It's like, wait,
so we got 3 solids. We got precious metals. So volatile fuel and gas compressors next. So just one gas compressor should be plenty.
Did they fix that?
Not way.
It looks like they fixed that. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, which one of these? Light armor, light. Don't. Okay. Heavy. There we go. So, 8. So I'll do that. Do that.
Okay, let's do volatile fuel next, which is pretty much just uranium.
And that.
And because of actually, my faction doesn't need refined uranium as much. They need raw, so let's take that back out.
You know, I kind of wish the that update had landed, the new survival.
Yeah.
Because going back through and updating these to like have the hydrogen engines
Mm-hmm.
would be a pain in the butt. And you know everybody on the workshop's gonna be, why haven't you updated these? At that point.
Oh, you know it. You know it. Alright, so that gives me black metals, white metals, gas, solids. Because there's only 4 types, right?
Only 4 types?
Solids, arc furnace, black metal, gas compressor, volatile fuel, which I'm not using, precious metals, solids. Yeah. We're good there. So I need to actually remove Deus. Deus in here. No, you know what I should have done?
What?
As soon as she asked that, I should have pulled out Cletus on her. I should have went full Cletus on her. That's what I should have did.
Then you would have gotten in trouble for making fun of customers.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I came back and I told the our manager, the owner, store owner,
yeah,
and word for word what happened, and she giggled about it. She had a good giggle about it. She was just kind of confused, like, why did she what? Precious metals. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm doing it backwards. Oh yeah, this is gonna work out.
That. Okay, what should I put on the back of it? Actually, like that. Let's put a medium container.
Wait, what? Oh,
That.
that's what happened.
Let's put. Do we have anything Gatling like?
All right.
Actually, I kind of want to put that.
So let's go back over to that again. We have
in
arc furnace, arc. So there's my black metals. Yeah, yeah. And precious and precious. There's white metals, gas compressor, and solids all around. 3 solids because of the sheer amount of stone. Okay, okay. Now, look at this. Volatile fuel. Put a small one in because that would make sense to have at least one.
Yeah, let's put the 50mm vehicle turret. That. Oh shit, that thing's huge.
Ooh, I got an idea.
Yeah, we're not putting that in. Are they all that big?
What?
Yeah, it looks like. The vehicle turrets.
Ah.
We'll put just a burst gun in there. And then cargo. Medium cargo container. That. There. Let's see. There's that.
Get out of there. All right. So now we got that.
That.
How tall are these?
Passenger seats.
Too tall. That's unfortunate. Okay. I wonder though. Could I make that work?
I kind of wish passenger seats were a little more narrow.
Yeah.
But oh well.
I think I'll ride with that. All right, so from here, we need assemblers.
Can I do what I want to do with these? I don't know.
Basic assembler. We don't want basic. We're gonna do all normal stuff. Electronics, components.
Let's see.
All right.
Take that. Put it right here.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I can make it work. No, I won't either. Crap. Well.
Right.
Let's see.
So, you.
Nope. Don't like that. Mm-hmm.
Not respawn.
You do have them on back of here. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Let's do something fun here.
Can I ask what you forgot about?
That there are access ports behind these big refineries.
Ah. Let's see. How cluttered is that going to be for the windshield? Yeah, that's not going to work. That's right where people look out. Although for the passenger, that's not bad. For the driver... Put it right there. One square over, and let's see how well this turns out on this side.
I hate how those just randomly place where you're going. The
What?
tubes. Like, oh, were you facing this way? I'm gonna place this way now. Instead of just staying where the hell you positioned them.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sure you don't.
I don't.
I'm sure you don't.
I really don't.
All right, so you got a pipe. You got it positioned in the direction you want to go.
Yeah.
You're floating along, and you tilt ever so slightly in a random direction. Oh, okay, you want me facing this direction now. I'm going to face that direction now. Or, you scroll across whatever you're building, and you hit the iron or the metal in between, and it resets the position.
Okay.
It's annoying.
I'll take your word for it.
It's annoying. Like if I stay, ooh, that's gonna fall out of the sky.
I feel like the back wheels need to be pulled forward. Let's see. All blocks, heavy, let's throw you in. heavy armor? Where is my heavy armor? There. Yeah. Flat, please. And turn to you. Anything else I need? Yeah, I need these. Actually, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. What should I put in here? Well, we'll have this.
Okay.
That.
Assemblers now.
What else should go in here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's components. Electronics.
Curiosity. What do these look like? Those work.
Ammunition. I don't need ammunition because we're all
That should keep the
energy
back
waste.
end.
Energy waste.
Yeah.
Energy based.
Energy waste. Yep, that's your faction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Very
D-Swing.
much.
Blueprint and get rid of this fortress here.
I'll do it in a bit.
Actually,
That's what I needed to do with it.
1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Let's go to chemical. Let's just drop one of the chemicals.
Okay.
One of these, and I'll go back to basic components.
Lights.
Here.
Oh, this is
1,
turning out so
2.
good.
1, 2.
There
we go.
What else do I need to put on this? Air vent.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Air vent up front. Despite it not doing anything, I like the air vent up front. Now, what should I put here? Actually, we'll pull that. We're pulling that. We're gonna put, and we're gonna pull that.
Okay. And we want pure speed.
Not car. Yeah, I want a cargo container.
And yield.
Right there. I want. Where's the conveyor junctions? 1, 2. Small reactor. That. I'm liking that. I'm liking that.
Okay.
Are there small catwalks? No.
Bid mod.
LCD. How big are that? Nope, that ain't gonna work.
Shit.
What?
Just deleted the whole damn refinery.
At least you didn't delete the whole base.
Well, it was close. But no, I was trying to delete a misplaced speed mod, and yeah. Fun.
Antenna, please. Thank you.
Refinery, I need the arc furnace.
There we go.
Himdar.
Himdar.
Darhim. Darhim right there. So yeah, I did get a little hyped and excited for Atlas, but I immediately tucked it away and trying to keep a realistic mindset on it, basically just being Arc pirates and leave it there.
What got me hyped on it is the parts that they have announced are going to be there and are not in Arc, like the NPCs that you can hire.
The skeptic in me sees the 1,200 times bigger than Arc, and kind of laughs. To be honest, I just kind of laugh at that. But I am still very excited for it.
Well, you understand how they're figuring that, right?
Probably the entirety of all of the content put together.
The map is frickin' enormous.
So it really is that much bigger.
Yeah, it's something like
Jeebus.
like 4,000 square kilometers or something like that. It's enormous.
Good lord.
For map 1.0.
But it's mostly water.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You don't really have to do a lot of detail for it. The majority of the map is RNG'd. So,
and on the page, one of the components that's being left in or given on launch is a map editor. Also,
yep.
If you look at it, I thought that was pretty cool. What are these? More components.
Okay.
We'll do more components. There we go.
Okay, where are two small conveyor tubes, please?
And we want speed, purely speed on these. But yeah, I was not expecting them to launch that this early, to be honest.
Nope. Honestly, I think it's a tech demo for getting them ready for the final chapter of Arc.
Could be. But at the $30 level, I'm definitely getting in on ground floor on this.
Yep. No, I agree. I'm gonna be jumping in.
It may be one of the first games when I actually look at one of the public servers on.
Yep.
But yeah, next week.
I'm grabbing it.
Oh yeah, I will be.
I'm grabbing it just because it Navy stuff.
Yeah.
I mean that's.
I mean, I was just talking about that. You know, an open water map doing boats and rafts and stuff.
Yeah.
We're just talking about that.
Yep. There you go. Can I go ahead and place that? No. Okay.
And that Hydra looked pretty awesome.
Oh yeah. The Hydra was really well done for. Granted, they have a lot of experience making big, scary-looking monsters.
Yes, they do. I expected no less. And the whale, dude. The freaking giant white whale.
Yeah.
I'm kind of because I saw in the trailer one of the player characters was riding one of the dragons, so I'm assuming they're keeping taming in to some degree.
Yes. They are.
Oh, this is gonna be too good.
All right, let's see now. Let's see just how bad this rover is.
Well, just keep the nose off the ground. You might be okay.
I don't think I'm ever going to have that kind of problems with this. Okay.
Okay, let's see. I can actually do this to connect everything. No, I can't either because I blocked that
Okay.
up. Yeah, crap.
Suspension.
Let's do it all the way. Okay, there we
There
go.
we go.
Oh.
All right.
No, this is still work.
I'm bringing my rover over near you, so you can tell me what you think of iteration 1.
Oh, okay, okay. Oop. Lag. Actually, I feel like something hit me.
Looks over and so I could run him over.
If he's in the air, I can't hit him. What are those orbs up there? Ah, okay, I know what those are.
Not bad. I like.
I'm gonna do a little more work on it, kind of flaring it out, trying to give a more fender look in places, maybe. I kind of like the open wheel design on it, though.
Yeah, it gives it that kind of rustic, still growing feel.
Right.
I love the piston heads here. Not piston heads, the rotor heads. I like that little bit of detail there. Yeah, I like this.
Not bad for being so quickly thrown together.
No, not at all. It's remote driven.
That was what it was intended, but it doesn't appear to have worked out to be that way.
Well, I mean, there's no actual cockpit. That's the reason I was asking.
Yeah, I mean, just jump in and it works, which is...
How the hell did that...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not arguing with it.
Nope, not at all. Alright, I need to turn my lights on. There we go.
There's that. Okay. How did I screw that? Oh, that's how I screwed that up. Okay. Because this side is not done the same way as that side. Unfortunately, the passenger seat, unless I want to make it one square larger, I can't really do all of what I wanted with it.
Ah, well, that's unfortunate.
But it's got a roll bar. It's got a cargo container. I've got a reactor and cargo container in the front to put fuel in. We've got a battery. It was intended to be very simple.
Down here is mostly just decoration.
Unfortunately, well, or I guess I could say fortunately, I kind of feel like I need to make it a little bigger. Because this is like a Jeep. Well, I guess it works as a Jeep, because Jeeps could carry like 2 people.
Right.
I guess they could carry up to 4, but really, I think this is for like a quick response vehicle, it's good. It's got a gun on it.
Just go ahead and do this. That will connect these sides and give me something to build off of.
I guess the real question is, do you feel that it is good how it is, or should I add another set of wheels on it?
I think another set of wheels would definitely give it some flavor.
Okay. Let's see if I can
Okay, so
get in here and do that then.
connected all through there. Hoo-ah. Hoo-ah. Eh.
Easy there.
That is a sound I haven't heard in a while.
we watched Ernest and what was it? Ernest in Boot Camp or something like that the other day.
Oh goodness, that's one I haven't seen in forever.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, the last one I saw again was Ernest and Halloween. Something
Oh,
Halloween.
Scared Stupid or something like that.
Yeah,
with the trolls.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that one's classic. That's one of my favorites. Saves Christmas is okay. Let's see. What's another one? Ernest in Jail was great.
That one was definitely unique.
Yeah.
I gotta put a gyro on this so I can... Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I can honestly say that Jim Varney was one of those big influences in my life. As a matter of fact, I don't know if anybody's ever picked up the Pyrzon reference at any point, but that's who I'm referencing every time I do that. And it was from Ernest Saves Christmas.
Okay, add wheel. Okay, Fuzz.
Yes?
Okay, I put one of those insane gyros on this.
Oh, God.
So I could, you know, stand it up so I can put wheels on the suspension that I just put in. You want to watch this?
Yeah, hang on.
All right.
Where are you guys?
I'll wait till
over-
Daniel gets here.
yeah.
He's getting closer, or at least was.
Yep, there you are. See my signal,
right.
Daniel?
All I see are two signals and some
Yeah,
sort
just-
of white monstrosity.
Yep, that's
All
what
right,
we're doing.
ready?
Yep. Oh, shit!
Woo! Woo! Woo!
God.
Ah.
Oh, I think you might want to tone down those that suspension a little bit, man.
Wee bit.
No, that was just me.
yeah.
I didn't even touch the
There,
mouse,
looks better.
other than I just thumped it.
Nice.
Well, I was gonna paint it something myself, so it was white because that was
That's because you always build in white.
yeah. I always build in white, but I was gonna paint it something else since it's a military vehicle.
Well, with it jumping around like that, you might want to paint it purple.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay. Well, let me see. Yeah.
Yep. There we go. There. I like that. It's brown.
Brown.
Yeah.
What can
Instead of
brown do for you?
Instead of green, it's more of a brown. It's like nickel.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you say there, man.
Shit. Now, I guess my next question is, can this thing drive up into the base? That would be a very important thing, because, oh, well, it might, except for the fact that the base isn't on the ground. Or the ramp isn't on the ground.
Okay.
Alright, another one of those.
You know something we probably should have put in here?
What?
Those catwalks we both like using. The one that looks like metal grates.
Yeah. Probably should have.
Yeah, because decoratively they are a great tool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can always back out and put them in.
Yeah, we don't need them tonight, and I can always update it later. Just something to remember next time.
Yep.
Because they are great for doing visual effect with lighting, and it's just simple fact that they have angled pieces that you can continue walking up
Yeah.
directions and whatnot with them. What did I do over here?
Yeah, I like this. This rover.
Ah, nothing on that side. That's...
Ah! Shit. I might replace the rover that I have over in my other structure with this one. Just because I like this one so much.
Right.
I mean, it was a simple, quick build. Alright.
Sweet.
So next...
I just gotta do that here. Oops, not that.
Okay. LIG.
Alright, so far for the special,
Yep.
I have got OKs from Bolt, from Thundra. Tash would like to join. Who else did I send it back to? Draco said he's available. Sort of. I got the times all wrote down when they're
Okay.
available. We just got to figure out the best day for it.
Alright. And is the special going to be... Which game are we running in?
Arc.
Arc?
With that
Okay.
lovely, lovely little mod.
Alright.
And I think at least what I want to do is basically as we get on for the community build, we need to figure out what I think Sparse had mentioned was in Arc Futurism, maybe?
Yeah.
The admin block that gives you all the items in the game, you just get what you want out of it.
No, it's in Castles, Keeps, and More.
That's right, he did say that. But get that so we don't have to worry about Ingrams and nothing else, and we just get what we need out of it.
Right. Going harvesting, things like that.
Right. And just have fun messing around building while we record in the background.
Yes.
And pretty much at the end of it, when we all built what we want to and messed around for 2 or 3 hours or so, we all huddle up, get together for a happy holiday message.
Right. Okay.
That's the general plan.
Yeah.
Currently, anyhow.
So, Fuzz.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that turned the light... That turned the spotlights off on the rover, not my lights. Okay. So, I'm curious, since it's night, can you see the red on the back end of the rover?
Not from here, I can't.
Okay, I have no idea where you are, but...
I'm at the base. My base.
Okay. You should be able to see it, the lights.
They're faint, but yeah, I can see them.
Okay. How far out where do they disappear at? I'm curious.
I don't know. Something keeps putting a shit ton of light on me.
A shit ton of light on you?
Yeah, like
Oh.
like a spotlight keeps hitting on me.
Yeah, I bet it is a spotlight.
From where? Oh. Oh, over there on my station. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually very surprised at how well this thing drives. Is there... Do I have a speed limit on this turned on?
Right,
Unlimited speed limit. Let's see how fast this thing will go.
Too fast.
Probably.
Let's do that, and I'm going to cut that down. I need my tools. Cheap grinder.
Match. It's hugging the ground pretty damn well. I think I may have just built a really well-balanced rover. Ow, there was a tree there. But yeah, I'm up at like 40, 50 meters a second and then taking hard turns to the right and left.
Nice.
And it sinks down, but it doesn't look like it's coming off the road, off the ground at any point, which is, always a concern.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing a lot of, jumps on the terrain and things. So
right.
I think this hit a tree. Okay. That would have wrecked me.
There's my lights, and I gotta do something about the sides here.
Yeah, catching a tree at night in a jump would have wrecked me. But I have a hard time imagining any vehicle that wouldn't have wrecked.
Pretty much. All right. Is that
Next
correct
question.
On all sides? No, that's all sealed up correctly.
Would this drive into my fortress? Or would this be able to drive into the fortress?
All right, so let's see. How much room do I have here? I've got...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to make sure that the APC can drive inside the fortress. So, it can't be much taller than this.
All right, let's put one here. Excuse me.
So, APC... So... Alright. Copy. Now let's just take everything away that's not on the at the main platform level. Pull that.
All right. That feels awesome. I like that.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. I'm leaving the ground part of the structure mostly open.
Yeah.
like somewhere you can just roll up and park the mining vehicles,
Yeah.
and everything else is going to be kind of above it.
Okay.
Like what I want, I would like to have a cargo vessel that has mining drones on, which I realize the drones wouldn't actually operate because I ain't gonna mess with scripts like that. But conceptually, what's the other word for that? Not theoretically, not conceptually. The idea behind it would be that this would be mostly automated, all the drones with a single driver.
Yeah.
And so, the cargo vessel would pull up to a ore-rich area, and the drones go out, do their thing, come back, and you come back with the vessel.
Makes sense.
The vessel. The vessel. The vessel.
That's something we probably should look at, is any large, since you're already on it, but any large scale, I guess, vehicles.
Yeah.
Support vehicles, not mainline military.
Right.
That our factions would use. Okay.
All right.
So it does need to be taller.
Now I need to figure out power. Now this wouldn't need much considering it's not gonna. And for the record, my ore facility isn't going to be heavily armed. It's going to be one of the more easy ones to approach.
Okay.
Like there's going to be man turrets everywhere, but you can get there by vehicle fairly easy.
Right.
Let's see. Ah, I got that set up right here. Oh no! Why did I do that?
Oh dear, he screwed up.
Why? No, I didn't screw up per se. It's just even in odds. And it's going to bug the hell out of me.
Okay. Battery.
You know how that is.
There's that.
I guess what I did, I could start breaking away from symmetry and start pulling into asymmetry for the power room to some degree. And let's get rid of this one here.
I'm gonna have to do the jumpy bit again at some point with my second generation or second ship as well, it looks like, or second land vehicle.
Always fun. Okay, let's do that. Let's do... I will need lots and lots of storage, however.
Alright, so...
Someone's being noisy. And... I'll do this.
Not what I want. Yeah. So do that.
Yeah. Do that. And...
Where's that? So 4. That, do that, do that.
And that should be plenty because this is not going to have major guns on it. What color should my main lights be?
Huh?
I'm feeling blue. I'm feeling blue.
Where the hell did that... What mod is that from?
What?
Mecha Cockpit.
Mega cockpit? I have no idea.
It looks freaking awesome. How do you...
The preview in the G menu just looks like the normal small one.
Yeah.
Oh, but it isn't.
I mean, it doesn't really fit for my faction, but for the Fuzz faction,
Yeah, it didn't stick though. That was weird.
unfortunately, if you're not sitting in the cockpit.
What the hell? What the man? Damn.
What?
What if this was a recent update?
To one of the mods?
Yeah, my butt's hanging out the back of the block.
Yep. Well, my butt's not the top. I am seated in the connector port, basically.
Yeah.
Whee!
So, that's actually a pretty decent looking cockpit. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, we got power.
Question for
Now
you
I
two:
need
would you
storage.
like it to suddenly become daylight?
I would not be opposed to that.
All right. All right, daylight. It's like mega cockpit. That looks cool.
Hey, what's going on, man? I didn't see a chat in there. Hope I didn't miss you too late there.
Somebody showing up in chat.
Yep. Darius Solo Darius. If I said that right. Welcome to the stream. If you're still there.
If Fuzz hasn't completely screwed everything up.
Yeah, knowing me, I probably have. Hey, no problem, man. How you doing today?
Kind of like that. There.
Oh, damn it. There we go. Okay. I like the way that feels.
What else do I have to work with here?
Keep that open. All right. Section this off.
Do that.
Get the piping done in
That
here.
there.
That's all that's connected.
Alright, so I'm liking that. I'm liking that. How do I do the connector here? Oh, my ear.
Okay.
Light cannon.
Yeah, it's gonna be ugly.
Medium cargo container.
Let's do this. Ditch that one and that one. Shoot there instead.
Oh,
Here's mine.
you connect like that. Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, so if I do heavy armor a little bit more through here.
Oh, bother.
What's going wrong now?
Just keep forgetting about the hitbox on these things. There. Okay, let's do that again.
Alright, so this needs to get taller.
Let's do that. And just to tie everything in together.
That. Some additional blocks.
A little redundancy. Never hurt nobody. Okay.
Yeah, I'm currently trying to figure out how high I need to make the sides of this.
How wide is that? 7 wide. Of course, if I come this
There
way,
we go.
it'd have to be a mighty small, large grid rover to fit in between block wide. Narrow, anyway. Once I come in from the side. Mainly, it's going to act like a garage downstairs. So I'm wondering if I need to take these pillars back out and do something else with that. I think I will.
Alright. I'm thinking about putting sponsons on this thing.
Who? Sponses?
Sponsons.
Ponsoons?
Yeah, the basically mounts off to the side of it that allow turrets to be mounted on.
Ah.
Alright, if I do that, I cannot... Good lord, you have to make a tall, small grid ship as a APC.
Okay, let's just do that for the time being.
Alright. Okay, so I can walk under that. I'm gonna have to just copy and paste some of this, I think, once I get it partially built. Since you can't really crouch walk in Space Engineers. Which kind of sucks.
Really?
Not in the way I mean.
Okay. Okay.
Plus,
so
crouch walking in Space Engineers kind of screws up if you're inside a vehicle.
yeah. So big question here. Rotor doors or piston doors?
Up to you. You're the server host.
feel like rotors would be just a tad safer. Especially since they technically won't be moving unless we approach and do something with them.
Fair enough.
Oh, why? This worked previously.
What's going on?
On the smart grid, I was able just to run blocks in between the two rotors,
Mm.
and everything was happy. Now I can't. Well, it looks like I'm doing a piston door.
Okay, that there is doing a piston door.
Maybe a piston door. Maybe a piston door.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed.
Okay. Okay.
Because if I did a piston door, this right here. The safest piston door is going to be one piston per side, isn't it?
Probably. Yep. Alright, there's that. Alright.
Why aren't you?
Something wrong?
No. At least I don't think so.
Not yet. Okay.
There we go.
5. There we go.
So how wide is that right there?
6.
9 blocks wide.
Yeah, as long as this thing's gonna have to be. Alright.
Okay, I may have to.
Cut all dish. Luckily, it looks like my only going to have to really do one major piece of redesign on this element for doing copying and pasting with it.
Yeah, there we go. Now let's try that again.
Battery. Alright, now question is, can I just, oh wait, damn it. Yeah? Why are you laughing?
Space engineers.
Ah.
There.
Okay, so let me try this.
Oh wait, right. I can do. Okay, that's Fuzz being Fuzz. Which way does he? Is this facing right? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's go back and do this.
I wonder why I can't click that. Wheels
I
to
need to
close?
put this in
Probably.
place, don't I? Put this in place. Yeah, baby. I love it. It's so good.
There's that.
Blast doors can't be made airtight, can they?
Yeah, they can. You can make a
Well,
wall
I mean-
blast doors airtight.
Well, I mean, like the moving ones. Like if you're using pistons to make them move.
No. You have to do merger block monstrosities.
Yeah. We're not doing that. We not doing that.
Alright, there's that. Nice. Control V. Alright, let's put another battery on. There we go.
Okay.
So
I'll
now I
do
just
that.
have to fill this in.
I'll have to do that afterwards.
Alright, I kind of...
I need to use the backup about half a block.
Pull that. Moment 4. Five. What's that? Do that.
Let's
Pull
see.
this all the way back.
Back you up about half a block.
So, what do you did you read any of the new Far Cry? The information about that?
I scanned over it very quickly, so no.
Okay. So,
Uh,
basically what it is,
go a little more.
because you know about the ending to Far Cry 5.
No, we talked about it, but I don't remember.
Okay, one of the possible endings is nukes fall. Everybody dies.
Ah, okay.
So that new Far Cry takes place same area of the world, but after nukes fall and everybody dies.
Yeah. All right.
And
So this is an official expansion, right?
it's a standalone.
But it's official.
Yes.
This isn't a mod.
Yes.
Okay.
You are playing as a defined character instead of a create your own, unfortunately. But
That don't hurt my feelings.
other than that, it seems like pretty interesting to me.
Okay.
So, God, this is turning into just a big box truck.
Box truck.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a box truck, man.
Well, I'm trying to build like an APC, so APCs are pretty much big armored blocks, so I'm not too upset about that.
Right.
But let's see. What do we have? Casement. Not much.
And that leaves me how much room in the middle? I'm still only 7 blocks wide. Damn it! Those big ass huge doors, and I only get 7 blocks wide. Well, shit. All right. Let's do this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Control copy. Put your butt behind out here for right now.
Alright. Let's pull basically this.
Let's do that. Can we get 2 set of pistons in here, which I know is scary?
Well, you could always do a hinge door that they swing out.
Well, then I have to start screwing with,
Rotors?
yeah, rotors. And I could do that. Rotors and merge blocks and all that. Boojo. Rot. Or. Alright. So I need these rotors to be fully retracted before trying to place blocks and merges, right?
Depends on what you're doing, but
Making a swing hinge door with 2 pistons or 2 rotors.
If what you're doing is what I think you're doing, yes.
Okay.
If you're not doing what I think you're doing, I have no idea.
I hear you. Alright.
I'm taking the cover my ass approach.
That's okay, man. I understand how that is. Merge.
Suspensions. At wheel. Right. Let's see. Oh god, the way that thing landed.
Who's shooting guns out there?
Not I.
Daniel.
Okay.
What are you doing?
We're gonna increase strength on these, I think. Yeah. Let's bump them to 20%.
I am building my facility.
Let's see if this thing is gonna.
Facility headquarters.
Cool. And that requires gunfire?
Not shooting anything.
Somebody's shooting something.
Asked me what I was doing, so.
Boom. Okay. Yeah, this thing probably does not need to go the speed that I'm going in it, which is a couple miles per hour, 100 miles an hour. Whee! That could be an interesting live stream. We might be actually get Bolt involved in this.
What?
We take different rovers that people have built, and we put together a slightly larger than standard soccer field, and we play soccer with our rovers.
Ah, sounded like Rocket League.
Yeah. So, Fuzz.
Mm-hmm.
How horrible looking is my APC? Right now I'm just testing top heaviness.
Well, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen.
Well, I'm not finished with the back end of it, and like I said, I may put the sponsons on the side.
Yeah. I don't dislike it.
But, I mean, it's an APC. It has... For a space engineer to walk around in, that's the smallest space I could build, that I could walk in.
Right.
And you want to be able to move quickly, so... I guess I could... Technically, I could make it, like, 1 block smaller. In height. Which I might do. I think I've talked myself into doing that. Yes, Daniel.
Is your moment up? Are you ready to get rid of that other base now?
No, my moment's not up. I'm in the middle of thinking. You don't want to distract me when I'm thinking. You can ask Fuzz about that.
Yeah, it gets a little worrisome.
AT Swank. The thinking?
Rotor 6. Just this.
Let's see. Pull that, pull that. Let's see. Can I walk around inside this one? If I can, yay. Well, not walk around, but crouch around. Yeah. So, if I'm not careful, I get stuck. But I think it works.
I'll just do 1 rotor each. I hate that, but whatever. Question is, will that work? It should be, because what are they called? The blast doors are designed to be able to snug up against other blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they?
Yeah, they're kind of like half blocks, but
cooler.
Well, situated center line.
Right. Actually, where do I want this to be? What would be a good minimum rover width for a large grid? It needs to be 3 wide at least for the cargo containers.
Yeah.
And then about 2 more wide on either side for...
Well,
5,
depends
7,
on
9.
how tall you want to do it. I mean, if you
it's going to be relatively slimlined. Relatively flat. But I think 9's going to be the magic number.
And what wheel, like, suspensions you're going to put on?
trying to avoid the biggest ones.
Okay. Still, I think that's like 3 blocks for wheel and suspensions.
All right. I'm feeling like 9 wide is going to be the magic number for the opening of the. Maybe 11. Oops. We'll have a crosshair right now.
Alright, let's see how well
23.
this version drives as I go over and assault Daniel's base. Assault crews, go, go, go! So, do you have your base named?
13 wide. Who? Me? Daniel.
I think so, yeah.
Alright. And it's ready for me to,
15 wide.
Yep,
Magic.
you do.
There we
You'll
go.
just have to check and see if I remember to put a control block in there. I thought I did last time, but that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. If not, I'll just throw a control block somewhere on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, with that, I'm going to change the roof line on this. I can drive under Daniel's base.
Well, aren't you special?
I am.
That needs to be there. There, like that. And other tires. Thar and thar.
Okay, so how fast am I going? Almost 40 meters a second. And a hard turn, I pick up a corner of the rover.
Pistons. Why? I hate pistons. I hate pistons. I hate rotors.
Why?
Because I hate them. They never cooperate. I need to reduce that. What's that displacement there? Just a little bit. Just enough to be able to put another block right underneath. Still isn't. God damn it. You know, you would think that a piston's base displacement at 0 would be the exact height of a block. That would make sense to me. But no, that's not how that works.
So,
There.
Fuzz.
No,
What?
I don't know. What's up?
I think somebody removed... no, they didn't remove. It just decided it was running away. I have something to show you that involves pistons and...
Yes, I know. Go away with that.
Okay, do I not have... Programming... Oh, okay, I don't have the programming turned on in this world. So that rover don't work. Let's see if it starts running away parked there. So what are you up to, Daniel?
Like I said, I'm just working on my headquarters.
Lots of tower space. You okay, Fuzz?
I'm wonderful, man.
Did something suddenly work out for you?
No. Not in particular.
So, is this...
Because my base is on a odd number, I can't do a perfectly closed door with 2 doors, so I'm going to have to do a single door, which puts a single giant door on a single piston. Which kind of pisses me off.
Or you could just have one door smaller than the other.
No, that still doesn't work.
Why doesn't it work?
Because I'm on a single point here. If I take one away from this and add to this, it's just going to move the gap over.
What if you just added a block instead of taking one away?
Because then it would be overlapping.
Then just remove one block from one of them.
Then there'd even be a bigger gap.
Okay, I'm not understanding. Okay, what you're saying doesn't make sense. You said there's a gap, yes?
Yes, a full block gap because we're on a odd
Yes.
number.
So why don't you just add one extra block to one door?
Because then they would be overlapping each other.
How?
Well, one, it would be here. All right.
I'm not following your...
No, I'm gonna go ahead and do it both for myself because I may be not seeing exactly what you're seeing, and we'll go from there. Give me just a second.
Okay.
Let's see. Because that may be exactly what I'm looking for, but it's still, it feels like it. I know me above all else.
Yes.
And even if it works, I'm probably still going to be pissy about it.
Yes, you are.
Is that center? Nope. Okay, that's where we're going to put the extra one. Okay, but now it's offset.
Okay, yeah, you can't really solve the offset, but...
Yeah, but yeah, I see what you mean now. I may have to just... Oh, you know what? Ooh. That gives me an idea, though. I don't know if you've had the opportunity to see a lot of residential doors, bigger ones.
Mm-hmm.
But there are what I kind of come to call the sidekick doors, where you have the row of about 6-inch wide windows to the right or left of the door.
Yes.
Some of those doors would actually open up into a full 40-inch door, giving you a itty bitty tiny little door on one side and a normal on the other.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is cut this off roughly there. And that way the asymmetry will be at least look like
it was on purpose.
Yeah.
It's on porpoise.
Porpoise.
Okay.
That works. I like that. Ooh, can glass fit inside of this?
I don't know.
I'm gonna find out. All right. Let's see. I need to offset these again.
You might need to do a little modifying to make it work, but...
Probably. No, yeah, that's right, because they're even slimmer than normal.
Right, they're like half blocks, but in the middle.
Right. No, but okay, yeah, because on the outsides of them, they'll still fit inside of a normal block.
Mm-hmm.
So they should work. Windows should work on the the gooey center here. You're just listening to me ramble. Hey, somebody needs to. Somebody's got to listen to it.
Yes.
Might as well be you. Can't put that there because of that.
Alright,
So over do that.
Where do I want to put the cargo container on this? And how do I want to do the door on this?
If I go ahead and fill this in here, and here, and there. That's 4. 7. Let's see. Windows, come to me. Window blocks. Give me those, that, them, those. Aw. That's a negative. They don't attach. Because the window's attached to the very edge of the blocks. They're snap points. Well, that's unfortunate.
Are there small grid blast doors?
I don't believe so.
Oh, yeah, there
No.
are. Yes, there
Are they?
Well,
Okay.
maybe mod gives it.
Maybe.
It would have to be the small ship mod pack, because you remember we had used the small glass doors, and then what had happened was
That's
they
the
glitched
airtight.
out.
That's the airtight doors, Daniel.
Yeah.
You're talking about the blast doors, the ones I'm using over here, the big, heavy, dense ones.
Oh, the blast doors.
Yeah.
I thought he meant the hangar doors. I have no idea.
I think you'd already discovered it. Sound like you did anyway, one way or the other.
Should we be worried?
Nah. I don't think that's gonna open like that. Not with those in the way.
Sucks. So,
Will it open with those in the way, though? That's the question. Now the fun part, figuring out where the damn stopping point for all these are. Alright, row to 13. Current angle is 360 degrees. Now, upper and lower limits. Which is which?
well,
What are those?
the upper is the upper.
Okay. Oh, fun. I knew it. I knew it. There we go. That's unfortunate. That should... Let's put... single block right there, so you can just naturally stop there. Actually, right there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Rotor 13, it's at 276. So my lower angular should be 276. I'm really glad that destructible blocks are turned off.
Why you think your building is going to explode?
I'm messing with rotors. Yes.
As far as Fuzz is concerned, yes, it's going to explode. He does not trust rotors. He never has.
No, I do not.
Never has, never will.
No, sir. Not one damn bit. So if I get rid of that, and let's see, put a half block here. Can I? I cannot, because that's already underway.
Alright, let's see.
I'm gonna spend half the night playing with damn rotors.
Mm-hmm. Trying to make your structure fancy. But
Yeah,
don't feel
a little
bad.
bit.
I'm doing the same thing. At the moment.
Be right back.
Mm-hmm. 269. Do you remember the button combination manual sliders?
I'm sorry. I think
Like-
it's like control. Control
Yes.
right click.
Yeah, that was it. Left click. Control left click. 269.
Alright.
Go now
Heavy
for
armor
reverse.
here.
Reverse and reverse again. That should stop roughly there. Beautimus.
Unimus.
Beautimus. Absolutely beautimus.
Right, so I'm hoping this works the way it does in my head.
Maybe.
Six. Okay. 4. The next thing I'll do after building all this up is test to make sure that the door, I can drive around with the door and it not go absurd.
Right. So the lower limit should be an even 360, because that's where it was sitting comfortable.
Okay, so let's see. 7.
Now, if I come up here and It doesn't close because blocks don't work that way in Space Engineers.
What? That? Having issues?
It's just block collisions.
Ah. Do you think it would have worked in Medieval Engineers?
Shit, no. You crazy? I don't know. They don't. Maybe.
Button.
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 Button. Bottom. Alright, so let's go in here and do a reverse on this again and see if it catches with half blocks there.
Alright.
Probably will.
So if I go into rotor.
Oh, half blocks to the rescue. Half blocks to the rescue.
Okay, so let me do that. Rotor. Let's see. So blocks on. Breaking torque is null.
Now I've got to do the skin over here. But now that I know what I'm doing, part be a little easier to deal with. Rotor 14. Current angle is 1, so our lower limit needs to remain at 1 or 0 degrees. And our upper limit
Alright, so
are you moving? No, because you need to be working in reverse.
let's see, what are we colliding on? I don't see what we're binding on, but let's see. If I come in.
Oh, I don't have a velocity, that's why. Wrong way.
Alright, so crap.
Why ain't you moving? Where'd you get stuck?
What are we binding on?
Why are you getting stuck? Oh, because I didn't take that this side. That's why. All right.
Okay.
Rotor 14. Currently at 91. Upper limit at 90. Yep. And our lower limit at 0. Wrong 0. 0. And
Okay.
take both of these.
That works.
And let's put a full RPM of 1.25. And reverse. You were a strong waiter, buddy boy.
There's that.
There we go. There.
Okay, that's a little more energetic than I need, but let's see. Rotor velocity. Let's pull you down. There. Alright. Braking torque. Okay, so let me come over here, try this differently.
That's awesome. Because of the door length difference, it looks like one's going faster than the other, which I know they're not, and I know why everything is like. It's just kind of cool watching that. And they both stopping at the same exact time, despite one looks like they're going so much faster.
Yeah. I wonder if I do that, will it mind? Yep, so I have to remove that one. Okay. Well, it works. It's a start.
Okay.
Right. Okay. G.
This right here is unnecessary because of that, so I can do that. And let's go ahead and reverse these doors and close them again. Rotors, bam, bam. Let's go ahead and group them.
Okay, I'm not.
Main doors. Here we go.
I don't see rotor anymore. Rotor. Door. Save. Alright.
Now, let's do this.
Okay.
Oops. Oh, there we go.
Rotor lock on.
And
reverse.
come across here.
Okay.
That.
So I have that. Now let's get some lights on this thing.
I hate those gaps being there because now you can just zerp. Just like that. Zerp. Although, with that being like that, I should be able to do this all the way across there. And this here, which allows me to close that off. Now you can't get in.
Okay.
But I wonder,
let's
probably shouldn't cover up that rotor. Here we go.
I kind of expect if I'm driving hard enough to make the rotor freak out, that it'll still freak out, it just won't break anything.
Well, one would hope not. Or maybe one would.
Well, I mean, in this world, it shouldn't break anything. It might detach the rotor, but... I'm liking the look of this. So, basically, what you do when you come across a fuzz struct like this, I would like to see the doors open and close, actually.
Okay. One second.
And Alt F10, please.
I already deleted that. Whoa, daylight.
Yep, earlier in the day.
Doors opening.
Okay. Will you have a ramp down?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
ramp right here where this is right now. This build structure here, I'm gonna ramp down off of that,
Okay.
so it can fit in there because the whole hoopla of how this works.
So, Fuzz.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think with the rotor on the back?
Nice.
You have to crouch to go in.
Oh, this would hurt my back so much. Oh, now don't lock me in.
Did you leave already, or are you still
Nope.
inside?
I'm still inside, but your button don't work.
That's because I locked it.
I'm gonna delete it.
All right.
Thanks, sir. I like that.
Ah, it's Cameron. How's it going, Cameron?
Hey. What's going on, Cameron? All right, so let's see here. Need to bump.
So I'm liking this APC. Oh God. So 30-meter. Oh God. Oh God. I'm
Easy.
rolling.
Feather it, feather it, feather it, feather it. Hey, he saved it. God.
That I don't think most APCs are going to be doing that.
If they
what I was
are,
doing.
I don't know what to say.
I wasn't planning on putting gyros on anything, any of my ground things.
Well, with that kind of driver behind it, you might want to.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Working on Star Trek ships. Nice.
Nice. Always nice.
Have you seen the mods on the workshop that are just outright TOS nacelles? Those are pretty sweet.
They really are. The model is just great. We need to get those in game and peek at them.
Yeah.
See how big they are, and they're just base jump drives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So let me make sure this thing can go up my ramp.
Hey now. Okay, ramp.
Ah,
Oh God,
cool.
I'm stuck underneath. There we go.
Yeah. I don't know if you know about how much you've messed with Lucas's programming and script extenders and things like that. But what we're doing is basically building NPCs that we will spawn into the world for us.
At least that's what we're hoping.
Yes. I am confident that I can figure it out. But, okay, cool. Yeah, Cameron's been playing with those nacelles.
Oh, nice.
So he says that they're huge, which, yeah.
Oh, yes.
They're kind of flimsy to place, but good they turn on and off.
Okay.
So, oh, I got the roll going again.
All right, there's my ramp up. I need to close my doors back so I know where I can actually put stuff.
Okay, now I think APC being able to carry what? How many people did I have, or seats do I have in this? Oh wait, the door's locked.
Looked about 12 of them. 12 to 14.
Yeah. I think it's either 10 or 12.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 seats and then 2 with the driver.
Ooh, got an idea.
Yeah, I've seen that other Trek mod. I do know that there were some issues with it in that, like the dev or the there's some people that are not happy with it. Yeah.
What mod is that?
The other Trek blocks mod.
I don't know about that one.
There's a server out there that is Star Trek themed.
Right.
And they have sponsored some mods. Unfortunately, one of their mods that they were working with, the mod developer, got kind of grumpy. And pulled all of his stuff down, and anything that has a bit of his development juice in it, he files for it to be taken down. At least that's what I have understood. I may be completely wrong about that. So
that's kind of dickish.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. I'm not a creator, but I mean, come on. Don't be a dick. You're a creator, so you can actually say something about that.
Oh, it's animated when it turns on and off. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah. Okay. Conveyors. I may have to, like, go into spectator to actually finish this damn thing.
Do it, man.
Just because it's so difficult to move around inside something that small.
Yeah. You know what? I almost missed the floodlights, the spotlights having the solid block in back of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
making them airtight.
Like maybe have both versions, an airtight version and this type, because this type, the ones we have, they work great for decorative bits.
Oh yeah.
But you know, when I need to stick something into a relatively flimsy spot, I need it sealed, please.
Yep. When Fuzz is sticking things in flimsy spots.
Hey.
Hey, I'm quoting you.
That's a dangerous thing to do. You know that.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, what do I have that would be small? I kind of like the idea of having these on the sponsons, for the sponsons. Those are freaking enormous.
That's a lot unfortunate.
But if I do that...
Can I make this work, though? Let's see.
On the side. Yeah, we can do this. We can work with this. I can do that.
No. Can't make that work like that. So let's do this instead.
So do that. Fill that back in.
I should have moved that forward. You know what? No, that's going to be okay just like this. Let's put in another one of these. I need 3 wide. So, right there.
Okay. So if we pull this along underneath to there.
Oops. Falling blocks.
And I need the conveyor tubes, small conveyors there. Bring you up. Bring you. No. Leave you there. There. 9. Turn you. I believe you. These. Yeah. Yeah, those have pieces, parts like that. So. Do 2, that there, that there, and then 4, do that. That doesn't feel like it's just tacked on. Ish.
Ish.
Ish, yeah.
Ish.
Ish. There we go. I have to go inside. Okay. Oh man. I can't even do that.
Okay. What's that?
How am I? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to just pull a battery. That sucks.
Just go ahead and stick a big old wall right there.
Okay, hypothetically, if I did that there, and we took you up here, that. Oh, don't make the ships from scratch. I use empty shells. Too lazy to build it. Yeah. I can understand that to some degree. Actually, I like...
Self-destruct button.
What?
There's a self-destruct button in here.
Oh, it's just a button, but it's a big red button.
Oh, I like it.
I figured you would. Actually, let's do that and that. No. Yeah. Small reactors.
So now, hit the button. Reverse the doors.
Okay, what can I put here? These?
Okay, that's a bit empty, but oh, I like.
No. What can I put here? Door. Oh, no, not door. LCD. Yeah. No, that doesn't work. Let's put more Burnham in here.
Yep, I like it.
Oh dear.
Just the atmosphere and the occasional flicker of the light glitch in here is kind of cool.
Ah.
You know, just a big empty room where hopefully a large rover was set.
There's that. Rudder heads.
Which means I may need to fit a place for it to offload. which means a piston and
There we
a
Good way to tell if you
connector.
make good Star Trek ships that can blow up at least 5 times when using it just like in the shows. Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
Okay, so I'll work on the inside when I get to outside. Now, the question is how I'm going to decorate the outside of it and not just look flat.
Good question.
How do I do that over here?
Conveyor.
I've got an idea. Oh. This is almost starting to look like a Marine headquarters. Space Marine headquarters a little bit.
Oh, dear.
Who's
I mean,
shooting?
that's not that it's a bad thing.
Did someone paste something in? Because my guns just started lighting something up.
I did not. Maybe Daniel did?
Yep, Daniel did. It's getting lit up, Daniel. What did you do over here, man? Because it sounds like your guns are lighting it up too. I think your mic or something is off because you're not speaking.
I was testing to see if my weapons were going to work by putting down a reactor inside some heavy armor and then switching it over to pirates.
Works.
You didn't have to worry about the heavy armor. All the destructibility is turned off.
Oh.
That being said, yes, because I'm targeting you too. And it sounds like your guns are lighting things up right now. Maybe. I hear a Gatling gun.
Okay, so...
I know. I have any idea where that Gatling gun is, but that Gatling gun's doing something.
It's doing its damnedest to shoot something.
Oh.
There's that.
Okay, so the 25 millimeter plasma CWIS are working, but the primary CWISs aren't shooting at anything.
CWIS.
It may be an audio glitch.
Well, they're not even targeting. I was over there
No,
with them.
they're not.
Ah.
Okay, so we'll do that. Let's go ahead and figure this.
Well, at least we know how your
out.
weapons target.
Mine?
Yeah, your big gun can't even turn all the way around to target this thing.
Well, it's because of placement.
Yeah.
That big gun probably won't target anything because I think it's set up. I don't know why it's not targeting. I wonder if it's because of shield. I wonder if it's because of shield generators in a way.
Well, as far as we know, we're doing pretty good. Right?
Me? I'm doing
Yeah.
all right. And it could be a power issue also. Like I may only have enough power to run those 2 Thors.
Well, it's
Maybe.
not just your Thors that are firing. I'm seeing blue streaks coming out too.
All right, that's from the small guns down below.
All right.
So yeah, it may just be a power issue.
There's that.
Let's see. Since it's firing.
I don't think the shield generator is a problem because it seems to be above it.
I mean, it may be something to do with how I have it set targeting.
I'm seeing a blue laser. And my CWIS just started lighting something up. My kinetic CWISs.
Let's see, maximum input. It's getting plenty of power. Range is 600 meters. It might be because I turned the range down. Let's see here. It is targeting small and large ships.
My God,
nope.
Where is all that fire coming from? Is my big base over here trying to shoot at it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, the
Control
sea
it.
whizzes on my my fortress are trying to light that up.
Not sure what's not working. It's getting the power it needs. I think it is anyway.
I'll take direct control and try to fire it.
I can't. Won't let me take control of it. Not from here anyway.
Ah,
What?
well, okay. Oh,
Let's see. Maximum input is 1,000 megawatts. Required input is 772 megawatts.
well, it's not quite a World War One tank, but it has a very similar purpose as for what.
The weapons are just cutting the trees down as they're finally opening fire on this thing.
What a APC. It's an armored personnel carrier. Or at least that's what it's intended to be. Because if I open it up, it's mostly just a empty hull here. So, and next up, so I have my little Jeep equivalent here. Next up is going to be actually building my my tank.
Okay, so that's going to be out that far. This one's going to be out a little bit further.
What's the plan? Well,
7.
in I don't know if you know about Lucas and his
This one roughly the same.
modular spawning scripts. Like he has one that it basically allows like planetary installations to spawn and things like that at random in single player survival. And we're building encounters for that. So like this is one of Daniel's that he's building. This is Fuzz's. Okay, I just started something like spiders. Oh no, that's something of Daniel's just blazing away. Oh, it's the plasma sea whiz. They're just blazing away.
Okay, that's what I did.
And so, yeah, the plan is we're putting together these encounters that will spawn in, and we're planning on running with a mod that is a grind to learn mod. So if it's not something that we bring with us down to the planet, we won't know how to build it. So we're putting in everything that we personally would like to know how to build on vehicles or on the buildings and things, and trying to make it seem logical. So what I'm building right here is my base. This is Daniel's base over here. And is that your fortress base, or what? What is the big structure that's still here, Fuzz?
That over there. I think we decided that to be. I think it ended up being the fortress.
Okay.
I think. I don't remember what we decided on
I
due
think
to its size.
it makes sense as a fortress.
Okay.
And this is my fortress. It needs a little more work.
It should be finished.
Oh, they've already been taken down? The nacelles? Really? That surprises me. Because that was a completely different mod developer for that one. Wow, yeah. They're gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I still got to work on the
Wow,
control room. No, up at the control room down here.
that sucks. Okay, so I want to put shields on. It makes sense for the APC to have shields. Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, they're not going to be that powerful, but
Yeah, there's no reason why the station don't have power. It's got 6 of the heavy water reactors. It should have more than enough power to run all those guns.
nope. Shield emitter. Okay. So if I do that, there, and we have a backup shield emitter here, and I'm going to put the shield controller inside. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to press the button to close the door until after I'm out. Okay, I like it. That's nice. It works.
Hey, works. It works. Use it, man.
If my vehicles were feeling left out, they weren't able to shoot at Daniel's targeting practice thing.
There we go. Looking at it, but I don't see it firing.
What?
Yeah, that's gonna feel a little more substantial, a little more broken up. All right, let's see if I can't get this to shape right.
Oh wow, this is kind of sad. The burst gun.
Is that what I'm hearing?
That one. Ow.
That
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the burst gun.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. No, I put a full.
All the rounds coming in at this reactor. That's one tough reactor.
Look at the gun I just put on my base.
Oh, the coil gun? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just looking at it. It's not even firing.
Yeah, I've
This-
always found that a lot of these gun mods get a little glitchy after a while on servers and whatnot.
Yeah. Alright, so I am now going to be working on my tank. I need to figure out how I'm going to make my tank.
You know, I think for our true final build on all of this,
Yeah.
we need to revisit Project 4 ships, our flagship / Hulk ship.
Yeah.
And to be completely honest and upfront, I am just going to start with the hull of what I have and reconfigure it,
Yes.
because inside is all half modded.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, gonna strip it out and redo the inside.
Yeah, the interior of my Project 4 is a mess.
Yeah. All right. Now, what did I do after that?
Alright, so... that should be a big enough platform-ish.
Earth Easy Station. Shield has overloaded. Ah, someone shot the shit out of the shield over there.
Nope. It's what I'm putting together is technically just inside.
Ah. Is that the way that's supposed to look? Do I have that the way I have that here?
So, if I did that...
No.
Okay. Wheel suspensions.
What did I do here? God. I'm trying to recreate this and it ain't coming out quite right. Ah. May have to let it ride like this though. I think I'll let this ride like it is. Let's do this
Okay.
on all ends so I don't lose what I'm doing. And they come out wonky. Honky.
Okay, where is a controller?
Blast those.
Let's see if this works. Nope.
See if I can make that
It
teal
used to
coat.
work.
I don't have to make it.
Oh,
I
well.
can get it over here.
Alright. Okay.
Ooh, actually, I wonder. Let's see how this looks. Considering this isn't a ship. What the shit was that?
I don't know.
I think I just heard what you heard and made it sound like critters coming up the ground.
Yeah.
That is weird. Okay, so you don't like it on ships. What do you think of it as a detail on spires?
What?
The passageways.
Those look pretty good.
This teal color I've been running with is kind of growing on me. I mean, I already like teal as a color. I think it's fine. But yeah, I think it does look okay as a spire detail. I'm gonna run with it. Well, I tell you what. Opinion. Blast
Yeah.
doors or... You know what? I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do both.
Okay.
What ammo does the coil gun use?
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
I think I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna look at both of them. Honestly, I think the passageways are gonna win me over.
Okay, we don't have the thing that shows what ammo they use.
Nope.
What do you think?
Give me a sec.
Me, I think with the design that I'm running with, I think the channels are gonna look better than the blast doors.
D-Swank?
Yes.
My coil gun has retargeted itself,
Yeah.
pointing at whatever you're building.
It's not gonna hurt anything.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, considering on my screen, it's still looking at the reactor. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. I don't know. They both look good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of in that position. I'm gonna leave them both on there for the time being, and I'll make a decision at some point. And honestly, part of me is thinking about using both. Just leave the middle one, the blast doors, and do the front and back ones as the channels. Well, I'm gonna run with that and see how I feel about that.
Hey Fuzzy, I figured out how to defeat your station.
Oh yeah.
Just set up a reactor, let it shoot, and let it run its power out. The shields
Pretty
are down
much.
already.
Oh, I've long since turned those shields off.
Oh, okay.
And we're not. I don't think we're in. Are we in semi survival?
Nope.
I don't think so. So I mean, it's never going to run out of power.
Let's see. Cameron likes the passageways.
Well, thank you. I am definitely filling the passageways, but I'm gonna leave the blast doors in the middle to see how they look contrasting. As just some extra detail. Just gonna go from there. Oops.
So, let's see. Okay. I wonder why. Oh well.
If I do that, I may need to. Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. Oh well. That's not too much of an issue there. But there we go. Let's pull the sleds. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Cameron says you could put a corner light. And actually that would be really cool.
What now?
The blast doors?
Mm-hmm.
You can put corner lights on the blast door.
Ooh. Okay.
And depending on what color you make the corner lights, that could be really cool.
It could. I'll have to look into that.
Okay, honestly, let's see how wide.
Let's grab one of those real quick and have a look see at it.
Figured out a little bit. Here.
No. Corner lights. I'll have to go on the side of them. However, if I did... Oops. Let's do that.
Pull you.
And if we got teal, teal being a blue-green, across from blue-green is going to be mostly orange,
Sure.
almost an orange. Let's see. Blue is going to be orange, green is going to be red, so kind of an orange, a red-orange. Let's grab a red-orange color here.
Do
Full saturation, full.
there's that.
That's the color we would want.
Show. Boom. Boom.
And let's see if we can get those the right color over here. D-Swing, can you make it nighttime temporarily, please?
Give me just a tick, please.
Yep.
I'm trying to do mirror mode without mirroring. Okay, I think I'm gonna like that. Okay. Let's see. Alt F10. There you go. It's night.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. Might need to find a different color. Also, I think I'm getting the dark time glitch or something because it might just be all the lights around.
The dark time glitch.
Yeah.
For it is the dark times.
When Fuzz speaks, it is always the dark times. I think you need to power down. I'm tired of the lights getting in the way. But yeah, it feels like I'm not getting the proper lighting effect. You know, like if I was trying to use what do you call it? I don't forgot what it's called. The SLI. You know how I wasn't getting the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Feels like that right now.
Odd.
But yeah, that color's not gonna ride. I don't like that idea. I'm not gonna run with that one. But that does give me an idea. You're welcome to throw it back into daytime whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Oops.
What do you do?
It's something stupid.
I always get nervous
I
when
severed...
you go, whoops.
Oops. Ah, there it is. Okay. So let's do that. And let's do this.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, I mean, if I say oops here, there's not much real danger.
still doesn't change the fact I get nervous when you say whoops.
Well, you're just a weenie. You're just a weenie.
Usually when you say whoops, it's like my computer's about to have a really bad day.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, well.
Alright. Fill that across. You cross, you cross. 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 Yeah, no, that's usually a Fuzz thing, what you just described right there.
What?
Fly your ship into the station, crash it, destroy everything, and say nothing when they ask what happened.
That sounds like Daniel. I usually say something.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What?
Exactly.
No, what usually
Something
is
happened?
with Daniel is, whoops. Guys, I accidentally just deleted my ship.
Yeah, there is that.
Whoops. Usually, first, there's a sharp intake of breath before that happens, though.
And then there's the obligatory going into cheat menu.
uh,
Oh, I'm obligated to do that? Well, nice to know.
So how far freaking...
God, you know what it's really starting to feel like to me right now?
Eh?
You want to really know what this is feeling like right now?
What?
Feels like we're using Space Engineers assets to build an RTS game. We're building our structures.
Yes. I can very much see that. What I find fairly funny about that statement is the fact that that's, from my understanding, what PvP is going to be next season.
Interesting.
I don't know if you've watched that or not.
I haven't. I've never got around to watching any of it. I don't really give myself enough time to watch a lot of other YouTube videos unless, you know, it's
Thrown
a
at you?
hand, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Why did this whole line get deleted? Because I don't know how to use the build mode. Okay, there's that. And... so there's that.
What did I do from there? I think I just did 2 up from there and kept that slim all the way up to there. How many did that go? 1, 2, 3 high. 3 more high. Alrighty. That's what I did. Excellent. Excellent.
This feels very much like something Wasted would build.
Who?
Wasted.
Ah.
It feels very much like something he would build.
I'm gonna have to carry this teal channel over to the other structure. Now that I've seen it over here. Because I did put a sliver of teal on the outside of my other structure, my first one.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Actually, I better not do that on this one, considering what's in there.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I can't escape.
Uh-oh.
Definitely a wasted build then.
And yeah.
Okay, so let me through here, please. Game? Are you gonna let me through?
Nope.
Of course not. Okay. If I punch a hole through right here, further back a little, please, and thank you. Okay.
Okay, after I did that, what did I did?
Pull you across here. Yeah, pull you
Put
across.
one of those on there, and that was...
There. Okay, for the most part, that works. Okay. So, right here. Can I put one more? No.
Not do anything with that on top, or I just...
Okay.
Ah.
Pit. Right there.
That, oh. Crap.
And...
Well, shoot. Alright.
Something go wrong with us?
Ever so slightly. Nothing major.
Ah.
Miscounted something.
Alright. So now that I have the basic chassis of the tank... Oh. What I delete as it falls. Turn you. There's that. I think this is big enough platform for everything that I want to put on it.
Cool. I'm gonna swing it over.
Oh,
I just heard a bang.
I rammed something. Oh damn, dude! Your resource processing is looking like a frickin' city.
Well, I mean, you know, hive minds, hive cities.
I'm circling your facility at the moment. Alright, let's see if I can go up this ramp.
Can we open up the door? I'll open
Yeah.
up the door for you.
Go ahead. Okay,
Yeah,
can't do
the
it at full speed, but
nice jump.
yep, that's what I built so far. Not much, really.
Yeah, well.
But, I mean, it's a tank. It doesn't have to be all that fancier.
Right. Wait, is that what I did over here? It is not. Okay.
So, are the doors still open? Or did you close
Nope.
them?
I closed them on you. Well, that sounded fun.
I almost have enough oomph flying backwards at full speed to force your door open.
Nice. There is a button in there, you know.
I know, but now that I've figured this out...
I am so glad destructible blocks are turned off. Because I haven't blueprinted this thing one time since I've been building.
Where's power? Where's power? More power! More friction!
Speaking
No
of,
speed limits! Oh, almost.
there we go. Blueprinted.
Here we go! I'm out!
Nice. He's escaped. Sound the alarm!
As he just rammed his way through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is a
I'm hoping-
tank.
Yeah. I'm hoping I can get a decent looking rover to work with this.
What is this supposed to be?
What?
Over here.
Yeah.
It's my mining resource facility.
Ah.
Have a look inside. There's nothing to spoil yet. It's just a nice big area. I love the spotlights and the big refineries up top here.
Oh yeah, I see those.
But hopefully I can build a decent rover
Transport
with
unit?
attached mining drones.
Attached mining shit.
Mining drones. And conceptually, there's going to be some ports for the drones to detach from the... Well, no, because you need fast unloading. So it would have to be something... I could probably build off of the back of this. Like if I took connectors, put 2 connectors on the back of these containers back here, like that, that would be my docking port for my rover. Anyway. I need to do this in here.
Alright, so... Let's see. Turrets. What's a big frickin' turret that I can put on here?
Battleship cannons.
I'm looking for something that fits on a small grid, though. Obviously, I feel like this thing... Oh, that's something that I missed on my APC. It must be fixed now. especially considering where the APC got its where it's influenced from. I must fix this. Yep. All right. Alright, we need to replace these. Alright, so 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I forgot all about these. That they
What'd you forget?
existed. Oh, the machine guns.
Ah.
The mini machine gun. I hope this is obvious enough for some people to understand what influenced this.
You have too much faith.
Well, if you look at this, knowing
Again,
it's an
you have-
APC,
Again, you have too much faith.
are you even over here?
I'm over by one of my towers. Where you at?
At my rover? Or my, yeah, I guess the rover is marked as well. It's, over, yeah. I modified the APC. I feel like either I should take out that back turret. I do think I should just take out that back turret.
Nothing's coming to mind immediately.
Okay. Think, Warhammer.
Okay, are you trying
Think
to say
IG.
it is? Well, I don't know anything about the IG, man.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, it does vaguely kind of feel rhino-ish in the back,
Okay.
but I mean, I don't know enough about the IG to know their stuff.
Okay. I didn't know.
You the IG man.
Yeah, fair enough.
Did I finish what I was doing here?
There we go. Yep.
No, I did not. Okay.
It's basically not a chimera.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Inspired weapons. Okay. Damn. Not that. Ooh. But if I'm gonna just build a large... Yeah,
He's getting ideas, it sounds like.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, if I'm just gonna be building a traditional turret, I might as well just put a large grid single thing on there,
Yeah. Can't do that with the stuff I'm using, unfortunately. Well, you can, but you don't want to. As we found out. Looks a little ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, it's happening. It's gonna happen.
I hear you, man.
Okay. It's router. I think I do that. Cargo. Medium cargo container. Ah, damn it! It's not what I told you to get rid of. It deleted a wheel.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, especially because it's a pain in the ass to put new wheels on.
See, if your measly little race could actually pick up the pace and start learning good technologies, you could have hover, like the Rovar.
I thought we were letting the Rovar have that just for balance reasons.
We are. But hey, truth be told, the Rovar wouldn't be bragging. They wouldn't even be talking to someone else unless they came to him.
Alright. Show. What's funny?
Oh, nothing.
Sound like you think he's being sly.
Yeah.
That sort of nonchalant, not shyness, is gonna slyness is going to be making me do something to my what is supposed to be the easier thing to get into. Not so. Kind of feeling it, man. I kind of feel. Uh-oh. Did I do that backwards? I did.
That's fixed. Shit.
Damn it, Daniel.
Yeah, what's up?
Damn it, Daniel. It's all your fault. So what'd you discover over there that's making you chuckle and churtle? Damn it.
Oh, I didn't discover anything. I just figured out how to make more room in less space.
Oh, nice.
I wish conveyors were smaller. The rotors that could pipe stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because the guns need to have ammo piped to them.
What kind of ammunition is it? Because some of the ammunition is small. We'll go through the small pipes.
Yeah, no, but to make a functioning turret with fixed guns, I have to have the rotors.
Oh, and the rotors are huge.
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
Well, that idea is bust. Fuzz, if you want to know what I was planning, I'm gonna place one down on my my rover over here on the side.
Be able to shortly.
IS Gauss rifle. That
I always pronounce that Gus. Is it Gauss?
I'm assuming it looks like it's like, because when you're dealing with computers, it's degaussing.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Is this a bigger tank thing that you're building here?
That is the actual main battle tank.
Okay.
That should give it some pretty good defense there. Because that other thing that I built is the APC. It's designed to support the infantry.
Okay.
This one is designed to say screw you. Not as hard as artillery it does, but you know.
Oh, that's too big. Just more base than that.
2, 1, 2.
No, need a round base.
Alright.
Oh. Shoot. I might have to go with the Thors anyway.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
And just because I need an antenna.
Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's yes. Okay. Cargo. Okay.
Excuse me.
What's the tank thing based off of? That...
I wonder.
What, this? Or the actual tank? This was based off of a IG Chimera. That sucks. I guess I'm gonna have to lift this up a little. Pipe it in. Space engineers, your wheels are pissing me off. Well, if I do this, I'll just bring you over. Pull that. Oh, that'd be awesome if this is the right size for this. I don't think it is. But we'll see. Nope, of course not. Alright, so I need one there. You there. You there. Yeah, that's gonna work.
All right. Now. Yeah, I'm starting to really like the my resource facility. Let's see.
I'm gonna be honest, Fuzz. I am not liking it because I am not going to enjoy having to rate it.
Well, this is going to be one of the easier ones. Oops, I put those.
I mean, I've your designs, but they're... I also, thinking ahead, already dislike them because they're going to be such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they are. But, like, take this for instance. It's literally just it's got 4 Thor cannons, but that's it. That's all I'm doing on the outside of it.
Yeah.
And if you approach it from what's the actual front, the Thor cannons are going to be somewhat obstructed.
Yeah. And if you approach the... Actually, are you going to have the doors closed or open when we spawn it? Okay.
They're going to be closed. But if you bum rush it, you could get in. You know, I mean, there's actually a bunch of blind spots near here. And I don't plan on putting anything in here. Maybe a couple of man turrets, but I don't feel like it's going to have man turrets. I want this to be one of the easier ones.
Okay.
I mean, the little scout outpost has almost no outward protection, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And a little bit of inward protection. This one's going to have outward protection, but no major inward protection. The fortress is going to have both. And then we move up into the harder things like the main headquarters and the landing, the the field
shipyard
thing.
Okay.
Shipyard. Thank you. So yes, I am making some of these a bit of a pain in the ass. I realize that.
I guess, you know. Let's see. Okay, nut cargo, conveyor junction, thank you.
Suppose we need to sit down and think about what's actually going to be inside these things. Outside of the technology, we need to make them worth rating.
Yep. Oh, I feel like we should do that once once we've kind of built them all up, so we don't over supply one. You know?
Sounds good to me.
Alright. 8. Might spacer that. And 5. Alright. So pull you around. What's that? Uh, 6. Yeah, do that across here. This here. Right. Actually,
And even if we do decide not to raid these things because of how much of a pain in the butt they're going to be,
yeah.
they're still going to be cool to see at a distance.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so that. I kind of like the oh, come on. Stop bouncing me around. Thank you.
Oh, really?
Okay. All those need to
I
be
guess just have
pulled.
to do that.
There's that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I gotta work the schnoz of this a little bit more. Schnoz.
Yeah, I don't like the nose of it at the moment. Snoot. Snooty snoot snoot. Because I feel like it needs to slope down more. And it can slope down more very easily. A6. Pull it across here. Yeah. Okay. 2. That's okay. Not fantabulous, but that's okay.
Excuse me.
So pull that, pull that, pull that. Punch a hole back. And here. Can't really punch a hole back as well, but there's that. Put you in there. Where are you, conveyors? There we go. I needed to grab you instead of the other. Yeah. There's that. Alright. Those aren't headlights. I'm liking that. Okay, what's next? What's next? Let's pull this back. And here. Oh, God. Don't you hate that square block that is the almost perfect cube?
What?
You know the almost perfect cube block? The one with
almost...
the angle in it?
Oh, the inside corner?
Yeah.
No,
It
rather
caught
love
me up.
actually.
It got me.
It'll do that. I usually, strangely enough, I tend to do it with the because of where it's positioned in the scroll menu.
Yeah.
I tend to do it with the half block, the corner block.
I was doing this well before that one even was in the game. So, yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to put in for the main turret?
Fuzzy,
Oh, yeah.
D-Swank.
Yes. Yes.
One of you help me adjust the shield size for this thing? I just need you to make a visual.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, it looks like half of an Easter egg.
Actually, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it as it is.
Yeah, so would I.
Because what I did was I did a height offset of -35.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Then
I mean,
just
if you
set
want to
everything
bring the
else.
height down a little bit, but honestly, I'd leave it like it is.
No, I already did a height offset
Oh,
of
okay.
35.
I mean, you could probably bring it down more if you wanted to, but that's just fine.
Yeah.
Because the height of the shield is determined by the location of the shield generator.
Mm-hmm.
So you lower the core of the shield, and it'll go roughly to the center of the structure.
And to add to the level of ease of the resource facility,
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to have a shield generator.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the shield generator for this one.
Okay.
What are those? Are those?
Hmm?
Have what? 4 Thors on it?
Yeah, and that's all the exterior defenses. I mean, I'm saying that like the Thors ain't hard to deal with, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna run with on the outside, and little to no interior turrets to deal with. I mean, this is borderline a civilian facility. Borderline. I mean, it does have Thor cannons on it. And just to make me happy, I'm going to make a copy of this and settle it into the ground, hopefully where it's ideally going to be.
Yeah.
So, copy pasting.
Let's see. How badly can I do this? Okay.
There we go. A little bit lower.
Okay. It needs to be further back.
And I'm already seeing places
Okay.
that I need to.
Cargo. And conveyor.
Much better, Fuzzy boy. We are 3.5 in.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was just
we
about
are.
to say something.
Yeah.
Because I've been kind of glancing at my clock for the last half hour, wondering.
No, we're enjoying this.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We're
I know.
definitely getting into it.
What do you think? Micro tour of the stuff that we've done today?
In just a sec. Okay. Advanced rotor.
Micro tour. That one there is fine. Fact.
0.
Think. Go ahead and do something interesting here. Just give it a little more flavor. A little more flavor goes a long way. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Although now I'm going to have to pick it up out of the ground to whatever. Probably do it in spectator, actually.
Okay. Advanced rotor.
Yep.
Okay. Suspension. So, Fuzz, I'm not
Yes.
quite done with it, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming over to say hi.
Okay, okay.
Does it feel Baneblade?
Let me get out of spectator here.
Oh my god, I've overweighted the back end.
Well, you know, it was kind of... What the hell?
I think I broke Space Engineers.
Yeah, yeah, you've done something.
I'm not inside it.
rolling. <laughs> It. It's... God, what did you do?
I think it's settled.
Yeah.
Well, I'll ask you. Do I look Necron-y?
Eh. And no.
uh,
Okay, let's try something. I may just have to max out the suspension
mm-hmm.
strength.
That's dangerous, man.
Oh, it's going again. Okay. It may be my rotor displacement was too tight.
Okay.
Since we're in a world without destructible blocks. Holy
Right.
shit. Yeah.
That's so stupid. So, Daniel, you care to give us a micro tour?
Sure, come on over.
I'm already here.
Well, when you come into the lower section, the what is this, headquarters?
I don't know. This is your place.
This is supposed to be the headquarters.
Okay.
So when you come into the lower section of the headquarters, you got a sort of double hangar design on the bottom
Mm-hmm.
for bringing in, dropping off resources if you have somebody going out to gather anything. Then, of course, there's windows kind of between the bays, or there's going to be windows.
I'll need to put some gyros on that. Anyway, I'm catching up to y'all.
All right.
Like the door?
Yeah, I like these doors. All right. I've used them before. I found them a little annoying because you have to hit the button specifically to open them sometimes.
Yeah.
So put
Well,
more
not
in.
sometimes.
Enter the stairwell.
I said Fuzz finds them annoying, so put more in.
Yeah.
Then you get up to production section, production and storage.
Yeah, that reminds me. I need to put hydrogen and oxygen storage in my facility over there, considering it's going to...
Yeah.
So you'll find at least one of every type of the advanced refineries.
Okay.
As well as the hydrogen and the hydrogen diffuser over here. The ones that put the hydrogen in the bottle or turn it into gas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go up to the next level. In here, I think you went up too high.
Yeah, possibly. Is a big empty room. Oh, it's not empty.
Storage and reactors.
Okay.
Then you got the main command center.
Nice.
White.
There is a remote control block, 2 programming blocks, and 2 timer blocks on this base. But if you can't find them, well.
Yeah.
You go up to the second to top level.
I'm just loving the fact that of all of them, honestly, I would
Fully
prefer
piped in
to...
med bay.
So far, I'd prefer to attack the ones that I have built compared to yours and Fuzz's.
And you actually have a window here which looks into the reactor room. So you can look at
Cool.
the batteries. Planning on making a section up here for living quarters and whatnot.
Fuzz he's not like guns everywhere. like Daniel is, but his guns are like one-shot kill for most of the stuff that we have. I mean, Daniel's bases have so many guns it makes me question if they're making up for something.
Yeah.
Then up here you've got the only helipad on the base, but
Oh, you know what? I forgot to paste in my thing like I said I would do.
You're a little rover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
and as you can see, there are only a couple of guns on this one compared to the fortress.
I'll have to do more playing around with this when I'm seeding it in the world. The big thing with these, Daniel, and this one is more egregious than most of your others.
Why?
It's not guaranteed when it's placed that this is going to be underground. Your tongue here with all the bits. I'm gonna try to, but it's not guaranteed that that'll be underground.
Oh, look at that! It fell off the other end. I'll have to fix that.
And your ramp, you might be able to walk up and down it. You might be able to walk underneath it.
4 high, so
yes.
it's exactly 4 blocks high.
Just extend your ramp down blocks.
Oh, I can do that. That's no problem.
Just basically hidden. You want to be able to raise and lower it in and out of the ground by 4 blocks.
Yeah.
Which I think mine are set up on 3 because I last heard 3. So
yeah,
but I can go back and add another layer if I have to.
Fuzz, yours is simple enough because yours has the curtain that goes all the way down.
Well, I mean that's what I was working with.
Yeah, that's.
All right, D-Swing.
Well, I spent the entire stream trying to get my ground vehicles for my faction ironed out. We have our rover, 2-person rover, kind of Humvee or Jeep analog here.
Mm-hmm.
We have our APC here. And I'm liking it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm almost done with the tank.
The Thunder Twister?
Yeah. I am terrified of what this thing's going to do when I shoot the cannon.
Do it.
It already flips, so...
Well, I've got control over it now, so...
Then he fires the gun and the thing goes flipping again.
Okay.
Nothing?
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, there you go. He's got it.
No... Really?
No recoil.
No recoil. Nice.
That's a shame.
Alright, let's see. I may have fixed it where it's not rolling upside down. It's kind of silly looking, but... Nope.
Nope, there it goes.
Nope, it's like this here. Okay,
Oh, that's one heck of a wheelie you just popped.
I know. Rotor displacement. Let's try 2 centimeters.
Looks like you lost a wheel, too.
I accidentally deleted one.
What is up with that spring lag?
I don't know, but I hear what sounds like guns firing.
Yep. Okay, I think this one's gonna work. I may have to do some more playing around to make it work quite the way I want, but... maybe not.
He's on his nose again.
Alright. I'm wondering if it's not just something goofy with the rotor attachment. I have it
Oh, I don't doubt
locked.
it.
Or the fact that because it's a separate grid, it weighs too much. Since I have it on the back and it seems to roll backwards. But
That
anyway.
is a very spider-like rover that you made.
Yes, well, I mean, a majority of what I'm doing is very much bug-based.
Oh. Fuzz's tank?
Yeah.
Here we go, backing up.
Could it be that your tires look like they're folding in on themselves repeatedly?
Probably.
No, I don't think that's it. No, when they're folding in, this is what they're doing, Daniel.
Oh, you've got them all set to turn?
Yeah. Close the door!
So anyway, here's my little setup, which I have spent most time working on these freaking towers, spires back here, and those doors.
Yep. Which the doors are freaking awesome.
I like the way they came out. I'm glad you suggested offsetting the doors, and then that sprung the idea of the sidekick door.
Yep. I wonder if I can still push the door open.
Yep. So anyway, I am making this the more lightly armed and unshielded facility in my builds, so it should be one of the more easier facilities to take.
Nice.
In relative terms of everything else that I'm building. Inside, as you may have saw, the big elite refineries, a couple of the black metals, a couple of the white metals, a bunch of solids, and one of the gas ones. Ones of the gas ones. Up top is where all the assemblers are, and their graded versions. The like the one specifically for components, electronics, so on and so forth. And basically, this is going to end up the technical front of it, or rather, the employee entrance. So I guess back, front, back.
Okay.
Take your pick. And this little hole here is where a majority of the actual manned bits are going to be, right here in this little cubby.
Okay. I'm liking it.
But once I cap this top here, I am going to build a sort of cargo hover with mining drones attached to go in here as a place to dock. Okay. But that's pretty much what I worked on today.
I like it.
I'm liking it.
I mean, I've pretty much got my ground vehicles figured out for my faction.
Yeah.
So I've got the APC, the rover, and the tank, which will show up at different variants of different structures. I need to see if the APC will fit in my fortress. I just realized I forgot to see that. I don't think it will. I think it's too tall.
It'll fit in my headquarters. I think all your vehicles would fit my headquarters.
Through the door?
Yeah.
Nope. Yep, it's like, it's too long. I
Never
bet
heard
if
that one before.
I bet if I pulled the ramp out away from the fortress, it would go in. So, I guess next test, place it inside the fortress and see if I can drive it out.
I don't have enough side thrust.
Although I think I'm getting the damn thing curb locked.
Don't have enough side thrust. Need to make adjustments for that.
Yeah.
We're about 6 minutes away from 4 hours.
Okay. So, yeah. The rover, it would fit, it would come out of the fortress. It's tall enough or short enough to not get stuck.
Barely. I see it
Yeah.
scraping.
No, the problem is that it's too long. Right now, the nose of the vehicle is falling down, and then the back end's going up.
Yeah.
And that's why it's hung up. So, I'll have to do some modifications on the fortress because I want an APC at the fortress. Or a rover of some sort. I guess we've captured one of these. I can now use the technology. But, yeah. That's pretty much all I did. I did the APC, I did the tank, I did my little rover. And, yeah, I like them. There's not much to say about them because they're just little ground rovers designed for my faction. And I guess that's everything. The brief overview. And we'll
That's
see
all,
you next
folks.
time. So, until then, bye-bye.
That's all, folks.